Okay, Chuck Tornado here, Tortuga Ranch. And this is one of my big girls, and she came in to the rescue, or she came in through the rescue, I should say, as a tortoise that's a very healthy tortoise, but she's got some cracking going on right here, you see? So what happened was she lost some of her plates, some of these keratin plates, and it kind of exposed her bone. And she's fine, she's perfectly healthy, she eats great, her fecals came back great, everything's perfect with her, but we're going to do a little repair. So the first thing I do here is, I already did it, but I'll show you what I do. I just take a little rubbing alcohol on a rag and I clean the area really good. Get all the dirt off of this area, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like an epoxy resin and a fiberglass repair. Now I have her on this 2x8 right here. She's staggering this 2x8, so it's supporting her plastron. But she will be able to frail her arms around. So right now I'm just going to wait for that rubbing alcohol to dry. The reason I use rubbing alcohol is because she doesn't have any cuts. She doesn't have anything that's going to sting or burn, but I just wanted to get this dirt off of here. And rubbing alcohol dries fast. It has a lot of drying additives in it to help it dry fast. So the first thing I'm going to do, I got that all nice and clean. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my fiberglass mesh and I'm going to cut sections of fiberglass mesh perfectly to fit. Because once I put that resin and that hardener together, it's not going to give me a lot of time. Are you on the turtle or you're on me? On both? Okay. It's not going to give me a lot of time. It's going to harden in 5 minutes. And I'm going to need all the time I can, because I want to tuck some of that fiberglass up under her shell. Now I'm just going to grab that real quick. Don't go nowhere. Okay. This is the Bondo epoxy and resin. Okay, baby, you stay right there, baby. It's okay. And this is the fiberglass repair kit. Now, this would be the same thing you would do to, say, a tortoise that has a cracked shell, a turtle, like a box turtle, got hit by a car, has a cracked shell, something like that, and you want to try and mend it. Unfortunately, I had to buy a lot more of this stuff than I need. A lot more. But that's okay. Just take regular scissors and cut it. And then figure on cutting it more from here. We're going to cut it to fit her custom shell crack. I'm over here like the guy from that movie, The Fly. Remember that movie, The Fly? I'm changing. I got flies landing on me and shit. I feel like I'm turning into a fly. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to kind of slip it up under this one a little bit, because it's got a little crack in it. I'm going to try and slip it up under that one a little bit. And it's missing right here, so I'm going to go straight across. I'm going to actually make a little piece of shell right there. Get the freak off me, flies. I hate flies. If you know me, you know I hate flies. All right, I think I'm pretty happy with that. So now we have our piece of fiberglass that we're going to slip on and we're going to put right there. Okay. Now what I got to do is I got to mix up the hardener and the resin here.
Why don't you duplicate that? Because you're going to have to do 2 or 3 coats.
I think I'm only gonna have to do one. I'm gonna put a small one on first, and then I'll put that one. That's gonna be the outer one. But this one where there's a little pocket here, I think I'll put the first strip there.
You'll be itching.
Hit end on that video.
What just that?
Yeah. Okay, good. Now we're back with this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our liquid resin and some of our hardener and we're going to mix it together. There you go. I don't know how much we need. Now some of this hardener. Shite. All right, we'll use the paintbrush. Oh boy. Oh, it spilled hardener all over my wiener. What do I do? Alright. Okay, just kidding. Just kidding. I can't get it out of here. You kidding me? That's a lot of hardener. Okay. Now we're mixing up the hardener. Wow, this works fast. Ay, 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 hombre. Okay, ready? Now we're gonna wet the turtle. I'm gonna wet the turtle with it. I'm gonna put the first one on. Just like that. You want to get it all wet. You're gonna make sure that it's completely wet. Then you put the second one on. Again, we're slipping up under a little bit. See how easy that goes? Now we get a little more. Get a little more of that. Put it on. That was supposed to be down like that, yeah. That's it. Okay, and then we're gonna fix her all up here. It's not hard yet. Shit's pulling the fiberglass off some. She knows something's going on. We're just gonna let this harden a bit. She's being such a good girl, isn't she? She's really being good. This does have an odor to it. Does have a little smell. It's not really, you know, getting that hard yet. Did put a lot of hardener in. Oh. Sorry. All right, don't you start. All right, come on, you're being a good girl. You stay being a good girl. No, come on, be a good girl. So I'm just gonna let it continue to harden up on me a little. Come on, you're being a good girl. It's okay. You're being a good girl. You being a good girl. Yes, you are. Doesn't hurt to get it on these scoots around that area, just because. Come on, just because they could have loosened from her. All right, baby, come on. Come on, have patience, sweetie. Have patience, my little sweetie. Yeah, now it's really starting to congeal. Oh, gotta get that out of there. I mean, it's to the point where you really can't work with it now. It doesn't even. It's really thick. Probably should have put on gloves. That's good. We just leave her. Wow, that is getting hard. All right, that is not a treat, buddy. That is not a treat. Hey, hey, baby. Don't eat that. Okay, I got it. So right now the process is it's really getting hard, and I'm just gonna keep her up here until it continues to harden, until it dries. It's almost dry. I don't want to put her down in the dirt right now. If I put her down in the dirt, she's gonna get dirt all on it. I want it to completely dry before I put her down in the dirt. But take a walk, like walk over that way and shine it this way. So it's not bad, it's a good repair. We put 3 layers on. There's a little piece right there that can come off. We put 3 layers on in certain areas. And it's how you fix their shell. And that's going to keep her shell nice and strong. And it's going to let her heal underneath. Okay, folks, if you liked what you saw, please hit like and subscribe. Stay with us. There's a lot to learn. There's a lot to show. There's a lot we do here on a day-to-day basis. Thank you for spending some time with Tortuga Ranch. I sure do appreciate it. All right, folks, here's our girl back in with the other tortoises. Her repair looks nice. It's going to hold her bone nice and snug, so I don't have to worry about that. It's going to keep her nice and let her you know, grow and heal and enjoy life. And that'll stop them plates from falling off. She won't lose any more scutes. So it was well worth doing the repair. What are you doing, Dent? Huh? You think Daddy has some food for you? But this is our girl right here. What a beautiful girl she is. I mean, besides having that injury on that side, she's absolutely flawless. She's a huge female. She's an egg-laying female, and she just does great. So, God bless her. Hope it works perfect. And for an evening feed before the sun goes down, Missouri, tortoise diet, and some ripe bananas.